There is a quiet crisis happening in the modern world. People are exhausted, not just physically but emotionally. Their minds are constantly racing. Their nervous systems are always on edge. Their peace feels fragile, dependent on circumstances, people, or outcomes they cannot control. One unexpected message, one argument, one delay, one financial stressor, one moment of uncertainty, and suddenly, calm disappears. But the Stoics believed something radically different. They believed true calm is not something life gives you. It is something you build, something you train, something you carry, even when life is loud, unfair, and unpredictable. This is the Stoic art of invincible calm. Not numbness, not avoidance, not pretending everything is fine, but an inner stillness so grounded that chaos cannot shake it. What invincible calm is, and what it is not. Let's clear something up. Stoic calm is not suppressing emotion. It is not ignoring pain. It is not becoming cold, detached, or indifferent to life. Stoic calm is clarity under pressure. It is emotional steadiness without emotional denial. It is strength without aggression, presence without panic. Invincible calm means you still feel emotions, but they do not control your actions. You experience stress, but it does not own your identity. You face hardship, but you do not collapse beneath it. The Stoics understood something modern culture often forgets. You don't need life to be easy to be calm. You need your mind to be disciplined. Why modern life feels so overwhelming? We are overstimulated. Constant notifications, endless comparisons, unrealistic expectations, a culture that rewards reaction, not reflection. We are taught to react instantly, defend our ego, chase validation, fear discomfort, avoid silence, and as a result, we become mentally reactive, emotionally fragile, and chronically anxious. The Stoics warned against this thousands of years ago. They believed the greatest threat to peace was not external hardship, but internal chaos, and the source of that chaos, trying to control what was never ours to control. The first pillar of invincible calm, control the controllable. At the heart of Stoic calm is one simple but life-altering distinction: what is within your control and what is not. You cannot control other people's behavior, their opinions of you, the past, the economy, sudden loss, unexpected obstacles, but you can control your judgments, your responses, your values, your effort, your integrity. Invincible calm begins the moment you stop demanding that life behave a certain way in order for you to feel okay. Most anxiety comes from mental resistance. This shouldn't be happening. They shouldn't treat me this way. I can't handle this. The Stoic response is quieter but far stronger. This is happening. I will meet it well. Calm is built in the mind before it is needed. One of the most powerful Stoic ideas is this: calm is trained in advance. You don't wait for the storm to practice steadiness. You practice steadiness so that the storm cannot break you. The Stoics regularly reflected on discomfort, loss, and adversity, not to be pessimistic, but to be prepared. They understood that the shock of hardship comes not from the event itself, but from the illusion that it shouldn't happen. When you mentally rehearse difficulty, it loses its power to destabilize you. You stop asking, "Why me?" and start saying, "This is part of being human." The ego is the enemy of calm. Here is an uncomfortable truth. Most of our emotional turmoil is not caused by pain, but by ego. Ego says, "I deserve better. This is unfair. They disrespected me. This threatens my image." The Stoics viewed ego as a liability, because ego ties your peace to being right, being admired, being comfortable, being validated. Invincible calm requires ego reduction. This does not mean self-hatred. It means self-mastery. You stop needing to win every argument. You stop needing recognition for every effort. You stop needing life to confirm your worth. You become anchored internally, and that anchor is hard to move. Silence, the hidden weapon of the calm mind. The Stoics valued silence deeply, not because they had nothing to say, but because silence creates space. Space between stimulus and response, space between emotion and action, space between impulse and intention. In modern life, silence is rare and therefore powerful. Silence allows you to observe without reacting, think without rushing, listen without defending, respond instead of explode. An invincibly calm person does not speak to fill space. They speak when words add value, and often they say nothing at all. Pain does not destroy. Calm, resistance. Does the Stoics did not deny suffering. They accepted it fully. What they rejected was mental resistance, the belief that pain means something has gone wrong. They understood. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Suffering arises when we argue with reality, when we cling to how things used to be, how things should be, how others should act. Invincible calm comes from alignment with reality, not escape from it. You stop fighting what is. You start working with it. Calm is an act of courage. Remaining calm is not passive. It is active restraint. It takes courage to stay composed when insulted, remain grounded when afraid, be patient when frustrated, be kind when misunderstood. The Stoics saw calm as a form of strength greater than aggression. Anyone can react, anyone can explode, anyone can blame. Few can remain steady. That steadiness is power. Daily practices that build invincible. Calm. Stoic calm is not an abstract philosophy. It is a daily discipline. Here are practices inspired by Stoic wisdom that cultivate unshakable calm over time. 1. Morning intention. Begin the day by reminding yourself, you will encounter difficulty. People may be selfish or rude. Things may not go as planned. This is not pessimism, it is preparation. Prepared minds are calmer minds. 2. Voluntary discomfort. Do something mildly uncomfortable on purpose. Cold water, delayed gratification, physical exertion, silence. Discomfort trains resilience. Resilience protects calm. 3. Emotional pause. When triggered, pause before responding. Ask, is this within my control? Will reacting improve the situation? What response reflects my values? That pause is where calm lives. 4. Evening reflection. At the end of the day, review where you reacted emotionally, where you remained steady, what you can improve tomorrow. This is not self-judgment, it is refinement. Invincible calm in relationships. One of the hardest places to remain calm is in relationships, because relationships touch the ego. We want to be understood, we want to be chosen, we want to feel secure. The Stoics remind us, you can offer your best, but you cannot control how it is received. Invincible calm in relationships means speaking truth without aggression, setting boundaries without guilt, letting go of outcomes without bitterness. You stop trying to control others. You focus on being consistent, grounded, and principled. Calm does not mean you do nothing. This is critical. Stoic calm is not passivity. It is focused action without emotional chaos. You still set goals, pursue improvement, protect what matters, walk away when necessary. But you do so without panic, without desperation, without losing yourself. You act from clarity, not fear. Why calm makes you dangerous, in a good way. An invincibly calm person cannot be easily manipulated. They are not driven by approval, provocation, fear, ego battles. They listen more than they speak. They observe more than they react. They choose their battles carefully. And because of that, their presence is felt. Calm commands respect. The ultimate Stoic truth about calm. The Stoics believed something deeply empowering. Nothing external has the power to destroy your peace, unless you give it permission. Invincible calm is not a gift, it is a skill, a discipline, a daily choice, and once developed, it becomes part of who you are. The world will not slow down for you. People will not always understand you. Life will not remove hardship from your path, but you can remove chaos from your mind. You can become steady where others panic, clear where others react, calm where others crumble. That is the Stoic art of invincible calm, and it is available to anyone willing to train their mind. The Stoics never asked life to change, they asked themselves to rise. They understood a truth that few fully grasp even today. You do not find calm by controlling the world. You find calm by mastering your response to it. Invincible calm is not the absence of emotion. It is clarity in the presence of it. It is the ability to stand steady when others panic, to think clearly when others react, to remain dignified when others lose themselves. This calm is not given, it is trained, daily, quietly, relentlessly, and once cultivated, it becomes something no one can take from you. Not loss, not betrayal, not chaos, not time. If this philosophy resonated with you, if you feel the call to strengthen your mind and live with purpose, subscribe to Stoic University. Here, we do not chase trends. We study timeless wisdom. We build discipline, we train resilience, we master the inner life. Because the strongest person in the room is not the loudest, it is the calmest.